Welcome. In this video I will show you the World of Virtual Pinball weekly challenge and how you can use the studio to participate in this challenge. So we start on the World of Virtual Pinball website, and from here we go to the actual challenge website by pressing the open button. And as you can see, I already have a registered account, so I'm logged in. And you can see the weekly challenges in the challenges tab. So right now it's Tron, Elvis and Jurassic Park. For the setup with the vpin-studio, we need the API key from this website. And you find this API key by going through to the preferences. And here you have the settings button. And there's a field called API key. And you copy this API key to the clipboard, and we will use it in the next step in the vpin-studio. So I've opened my vpin-studio, and as you can see, it's quite a mess because it's my development setup. This should not bother us. First of all, we take a look on the competitions. And here we need to activate the integration, and we do that by clicking on the preferences. And here you scroll down to the World of Virtual Pinball entry. And as you can see, you can provide API keys for up to 5 players. We will see later in the pause menu how this is reflected, but once you paste the API key here, you can press test, and you can see the account name, or the user name is resolved, and the API key validation is successful. As you can see, this is a test account, and the other one is my regular. And yeah, that's the basic setup. You can also check the settings here. These reflect some UI settings, and also for the screenshots that will later be used for the score submission. I hope these are self-explanatory, and yeah, take a look and adjust them to your needs. And once we close the preferences, a refresh takes place, and you see the tab is activated. And as in the next step, we see that the view is synchronized with the one from the website. So you see the Tron table, Jurassic Park, and Elvis. And as you can see, I've only got the Elvis table installed. If the table is not installed, there's a download link which allows you to download the correct version. Please make sure that the table has the correct version set. For example, if we go again to the tables overview, and I look here for the existing Elvis table, as you can see, I have several tables that would match, but only one of it is used, and this is the Elvis mod you see here. So this virtual pinball spreadsheet entry must match with the one with the table version that is announced on the WOVP website. So we can already start with our competition by pressing the emulator launch button. If for the selected table, you can do this here or in the competitions view. But instead, we want to set up a playlist for the competition first. You can open the playlist manager via the playlist section and this button, or you can directly click on one of the playlist icons. And as you can see here, I've already prepared a weekly competitions playlist, so you can create a new one from the menu, select SQL playlist, and can select the corresponding tables with an SQL query. You don't have to input the query manually or copy this string. You can select it from the drop down here. So here are different templates, and here you select World of Virtual Pinball computer tables. And once you select it, you can see here in the bottom the matching tables that I found. It's only one because I have only one of the 3 tables installed, and yeah, but that's fine. Next, you can also select an icon for it by open the asset manager. And here you can select the wheel icon. Hold on. That's working. Anyway, so you can input WOVP here, WOVP, sorry, and can select the plane icon or the Tarcisio wheel icon and download it. And therefore you have also a matching wheel icon for the playlist in Pinup Popper. So the playlist is set up and the competitions are set up, and in the next step I show you how you can use the pause menu to actually submit your latest high scores. So in this step I will show you how you set up the pause menu, which allows you to submit the high scores you have just achieved on a table. So first of all we go to the settings, and here you have an entry called pause menu. We can configure on which screen and in what orientation the pause menu is shown, and also some minor tweaks, for example what menu entries should be shown, and you can also display tutorial videos on a separate screen. So you can play around with that. Most important is, if you change the monitor here, you need to restart the server. That's why this red icon is here. Otherwise the change won't be applied, or will be applied on the next cabinet restart. For the high score submit, we actually do not submit numeric scores, we submit a screenshot, and the pause menu takes care of taking the screenshot, and you can select by either all screens are screenshotted or only the primary screen, which is interesting for desktop users, which mostly only have one screen. Here, because I have a demo, I've enabled this flag for your cabinet. You should disable that. So let's I forgot. Of course, you need to set up the controller, and I've bound the pause menu here to F11. So every time I press F11 during a game, the game will pause and show the pause menu. So let's start a game, pause a game, and submit a high score. So since I only have the Elvis table installed, let's play this. And like I said earlier, I'm on my development setup, so just ignore the whole not so nice setup, and also Pinup Popper may be a bit off. It actually doesn't look that bad. So you see the WOVP playlist, which I've created earlier, was only one game, and of course the regular Elvis table. And as you can see, it has this additional badge on it with a logo, and you can configure this in the WOVP settings if this should be added to the wheel icon or not. So long story short, let's play the table. Okay, so we could now start and achieve awesome high score, of course. The important thing here is you submit the high score by submitting a screenshot, and the screenshot is taken when you press a pause menu. So you have to wait until your score is shown here. So we open the pause menu now by pressing the corresponding key. So a screenshot is taken in the back end, and you see now the World of Virtual Pinball table entry is part of the pause menu. So we switch over, and as you can see, the screenshot is visible with the DMD, and this is where the data is taken from. So as you can see, I've taken a bad moment for the actual screenshot because the score isn't shown, so I would actually have to restart the pause menu in the moment you see your latest score here in the DMD. And then you can submit it to the World of Virtual Pinball dashboard by using this menu here below, which is controllable by the flipper keys. And you can also select your account here by pressing the left and right button. And as you can see, the view updates with the latest score. You can press start, then the submit button is selected, and we can then submit the score by posting the screenshot you see here, and we do that now. So the screenshot has now been sent, and we are basically done. You can go back to the Virtual Pinball website and check your scores there. Note that this player selector isn't visible if you have only one player setup. So this is only for multiplayer setup, but of course I wanted to show it in this video, so most of you won't see this and can directly press the start button to submit the high score. So we are done here, and we can continue the game or just quit back to the studio. And you can then open the dashboard again here, and you should then see your high score submitted. And as you can see, I've already done that earlier. The testing screenshot here, it's a little bit out of date, but nevertheless you will see your data here, and yeah, can submit your high scores this way. I hope you will enjoy the integration and use the integration for submitting your high scores. If you have any feedback, drop a comment or join the Facebook group of World of Virtual Pinball, or join the Discord using the link in the video description. Thanks for watching and goodbye.